Hi, my name is Michael Tiedtke and I'm a former student at Visual Magic in Skellefteå. I currently live in Stockholm, Sweden, where I work at a studio called Stiller Studios, which specializes in green screen workflows, virtual production, 3D animation and real-time filmmaking. So after finishing my education at Visual Magic, at first I had some difficulties finding a studio to have my internship at, but after digging around some more I found Stiller. And it was actually Patrick who made the first contact with me during my studies at Visual Magic, when I made a short film in Unreal Engine 5. So after finishing my 20 weeks internship period at Stiller, I got the question to stay with them and continue working with them on the feature film project that they're currently working on. And I was very excited to stay with them a bit longer. And besides working at Stiller during the day, on my spare time and evenings I also run a YouTube channel in which I do tutorials for Unreal Engine 5, Blender, iClone, Character Creator and Blackmagic Fusion. And on top of that I also do some short films and music videos and stuff like that. I am what people would call a workaholic and have a very difficult time trying to just chill and do nothing, but that's not really in my DNA, so I keep busy. And so far it's been working, but yeah, we'll see for how long. So at Stiller I'm working on a feature film called Red Mask, or in Swedish Handbok för superhjältar, which is a children's book, very popular. And we're doing a pilot feature film, which will then hopefully become sequels in a series. So I started my internship by basically doing what I am most comfortable with, which is cinematography. I haven't mentioned it until now, but before studying I was a cinematographer, working a lot with live action cinema cameras. So at the beginning of my internship period I was focusing almost solely on setting up shots in Unreal, but after a while I ventured out and discovered iClone, a character creator, and Patrick at Stiller saw that I really enjoyed doing animations. So he asked me if I wanted to focus more on animation. So now I'm a character animator and motion capture artist, I guess. But it's always fun to learn new things, so that turned out great. So I would say that the most important advice for getting into the industry, besides being good, because good at what you do can only get you so far. Like if you're extremely talented at creating characters, for example, no one will want to work with you if you're really difficult to work with. So even though, personally, I'm not such a big fan of group projects in school, but I would say that group projects is super important, both for learning how to collaborate with people, but also see which people can I connect with and have a generally good time with. Because it's not all people that you can work well with, and those people that you do work well with will probably refer you in the future when they start working at the studio or something and they need help, then they'll call you and not people that they had a difficult time working with. So really be kind and helpful. It's such a stupid advice, but it's really the most important advice. Secondly, I would also stress the importance of making stuff on your free time. So for example, I made a short film about my favorite video game, like a cinematic. And that was the film that Patrick at Stiller saw and invited me to have my internship there. And that's not a one-time thing either. People really pay attention to people who are passionate about things, and they want to work with them because they want to have that passion at their company. So I would also advise really spend evenings and weekends creating stuff that you really care about. So with all that being said, as I usually end my YouTube tutorials, thank you so much for watching and goodbye.